Hello everyone. This news is pretty recent in the early hours. This thing has been circulating. Putin has declared a state of emergency for war. That doesn't mean he has declared war on NATO or other allies of the Western collective. He's preparing Russia in war mode, the society of Russia, military and civilian sectors. He's laying down, the blueprints and guidelines how they're going to prepare themselves for some type of war. That means all industrial capability in Russia will be dedicated to producing arms and munitions, basically. And for the civilian population, this can mean a bit of austerity, shortages of fuel, and rationing of food as well. This means he won't exclude of drafting people to serve in the military in eventual typical conflict like World War II, actual ground battle combats. So they are preparing themselves is not a very good sign. They say Russia's running low on ammo. This is a little bit true. The West is in a more badder case because NATO nations been giving all their arms to Zelensky, and obviously probably the Western capability to produce other arms at short notice. It's not possible. You do need time for that. What this means to us, probably our respective nations where we live in the Western world, will follow suit. Where they start preparing emergency laws. It's a good excuse for them to limit our freedoms, basically. When they start using emergency laws, we are at war, some things has to be limited and stuff like that. It's not looking good at all. Well, a conflict now, for now, can exclude because no side is ready. Military speaking, you have to train, you have to arm, and you have to deploy these machines of war. And as for the American economy, they are officially in recession, not due to Putin's price hikes and all that stuff. There's a load of crap. It's due to the incompetence of the Biden administration attacking domestic problems in America. And problems in America domestically is really getting bad. But they don't talk in the media in America about this. Problems about ordinary people getting certain things in short supply, and our shortages of labour for various sectors in America. So we're going to be the last ones to know if there's going to be some type of conflict or some type of attack on our homelands by someone. Probably it will be cyber attacks. It's the first sign on power grids, water supplies, and etc. And I believe it's not looking good. We need a miracle for this thing to stop. I pin 67% blame on the West because they've been poking this bear. They're taking a piss. They think they're winning. No. In Ukraine, Ukrainians are having their arses kicked. And the discussion of Snake Island, the Russians gave it up because Ukrainians tagged them as a load of shit. Because as a military strategic objective, is a waste of time, waste of resources, and you end up sacrificing lives for nothing. For what? For an island which is half a kilometre. There are people saying, could install a radar system or a missile system. That's a bit far-fetched. I think the Russians are more aware, concentrating their men and resources on more important things, not like the Ukrainians, which are being using artillery on civilians instead of facing the Russians face to face on the battlefields. And it won't be today. Such conflict will be sparking off, involving more people, I think, in the next few months, because no one is ready, especially America. America's not military ready. They have no battle plans. They have to transfer stuff from America to Europe. That takes time and all that stuff. So things are not looking that particularly good, but we must have faith. And if you want to know the situation, what's going in America, domestically speaking, I suggest you go on the YouTube channel of Southern Pepper. Sometimes I follow it. He gives you the lowdown of the situation locally and nationally, what's happening in America, which American press do not report.